or Kent, Connecticut, for a hockey tournament this morning. You can see I got my my little coach's jacket on, and we got all the kids waiting around behind us back here. So sorry for a little bit of the uppity up on this. Give me a heads up if you can hear me okay. Some thumbs up or what have you would be great. Thanks, Joel. Appreciate that. All right, let's hop into it, everybody. So thanks for joining this week's recap, and look forward for Dave Cooper Live on what happened this past week, what we're going to be talking about this week. We're bringing to you the people, the processes that are building it better. Our guests range from building systems to building science, building code to building better. How does construction technology make it easier for our builders, for building our building occupants and homeowners? Codes are changing, boundaries are changing, and we're bringing to you a global view of construction innovation and evolution. And we are currently and always seeking the best and the brightest in construction, discovering all the ways that innovative building comes to life. So why don't we hop into this and talk about what happened this past week and what is coming up this week. So good morning, Adam Lynn. Good to see you. Thanks for hopping in this morning. Joel, thank you for telling me loud and clear, mate. Man, I wish I had an Australian accent sometimes, man. I just think that's super cool. Speaking of Australia, we're going to have a fun week this week, Joel, somebody that Joel introduced me to. I think this is big deal. But first, let's talk about what's going on. You see the ticker below. The road show is happening. We're going to start this road show in February. We are currently and actively seeking anybody that would like us to come by their manufacturing facilities, suppliers, product specialists, but it has to be innovative. It has to be different. We're going to be traveling East Coast, Midwest, and West Coast. If you're interested in having us stop by your location because you're doing something that nobody else is doing, let us know. Also, if you're looking to be a sponsor, we will be doing this on the road, 6 days a week. So always looking for sponsors. There is limited space, though. So if you want to be a sponsor and be known throughout the country on our live show, this is the place to do it. All right, hopping in this week. This past week, we had Art Schmon on International Wood-Based Conference, Forest Economic Advisors. Now, this is somebody that's been in this industry for a long time. He does a lot of wood-based forecasts for the mass timber industry. It was a great show. The International Wood-Based International Industrialized Wood-Based Conference has a lot going on this year. It is virtual, and they have joined up with another conference. So be sure to check out. If you didn't see the episode, you can catch it on our YouTube channel, 1116 Art Schmon. All right, so check that out on our YouTube channel. Tuesday this past week, we had Ryan Wallace on, or Tuesday this upcoming week. Geez, I'm losing my mind. We have Ryan Wallace coming on, and that is going to be a great show. So this past Tuesday, we had Building Modular Jennifer. Next Tuesday, we have Ryan Wallace. I'm going to hop into that in just 1 second. 11:18. Hardy Wentzel, man. Cool, right? STRUCTURELAM mass timber. Can you believe it? Walmart invested in them. $90 million factory that they're building. Walmart invested. That's how many people are getting into it. So you guys can see the kids back there. Sorry if I'm picking up the chatter. They're waiting to start their game. This is their last weekend. They shut us down. COVID has kicked in. So that's the end of it here. All right, moving forward. That was Wednesday with Hardy Wentzel, STRUCTURELAM. If you have not seen that one, you should check it out. Mass timber is growing in leaps and bounds in this country. There's new manufacturing facilities coming up all over. And to boot, the product is absolutely beautiful. So check it out. Thursday, there's no introduction needed here. We had Carolina Albano and Tim Seims, Build Perspective podcast. Yes, the Build Perspective podcast. Carolina Albano and Tim Seims were on. We were talking about how important your influence is more than ever today to have an online presence. They started their podcast and they are rock stars. I mean, they're killing it, and it helps in so many ways. They're telling everybody else's story similar to what we do here, and it's making a big difference for them personally and professionally. And I think that's what's so important about it. So if you haven't seen that one, again, YouTube, go check it out. 11:19. That was just this past Thursday. Awesome. Friday. 1977 plus 1994 equals buildings that go beyond. 2030 code with Bax Ingwe Architects. I think, what is so important about back to Ingwe Architects is, this whole firm has been building passive house homes for a long time. And this week, we were not even talking about just new passive homes. We were talking about retrofit townhouses in Brooklyn, New York, wherever the case they may be. So do not think for a minute that the only way you can build a passive home is if you're building it new. It's not the case. You can remodel and have that passive house and do a wonderful job with it. So definitely check out this past yesterday's episode for sure. Now, this is what's really cool. All the way from Australia on Monday, we have Dr. Ben Corey from Archistar. Now, what is so cool about Dr. Ben Corey from Archistar? Design intelligent tools for better built environments, 3D animation, parametric design, computational design, 3D modeling, virtual reality, and design automation, generative design. So there once was a time where we had to leave our homes, go and look for land, go to the zoning office and the building departments, look up all the details on that property. Not anymore. Not anymore. You can sit on your computer. Not only can you sit on your computer, you can find the land that you want, whether you want to build a single family home or you want to build a subdivision. Not only do you find the land, it'll give you all the zoning regs. Calculate all the zoning regs. Then it'll show you the footprint of what you can do. And then you can build the building that you want to build based on the mass. All within about 10, 15 minutes. We're going to have a live demo of this on our show Monday. This is mind-blowing. This is a game changer. This is something that I think everybody needs to tune in for. Super cool. And Joel, I know you're excited about it because I could see how Joel from Revia's product plugs and plays with Dr. Ben Corey's stuff from Archistar. So if you're a developer, if you're a builder, if you're in government, schools, technology, whatever the case is, you do not want to miss this on Monday, because this is where you're going to see it first, right here on Dave Cooper Live with Dr. Ben Corey from Archistar. So, and maybe I'm not even saying that right. Maybe I got to put a more Australian accent on it. All right, moving on. Tuesday, Building Modular with Jennifer. We're going to have Ryan Wallace on. We're going to be talking about solar home factory. Now, what does that mean? So Ryan's been building these subdivisions and what have you all over the place. So they're doing solar powered homes built in a factory and installed in a single day. Building Modular. Listen, we're upping our game, everybody. Roadshow's getting ready to begin, right? So we're going to up our game. It's only going to get better. And that's what's super cool about what we're doing. So I'm absolutely having a ball talking about this. And then guess what? Wednesday, Lars Everett, Wickham, Wixfors Tech. Now, who are these guys? Wixfors Tech is shaping the factory of the future. International automation projects for all types of industries, both designing factories and their process. So we can't really talk about it. They're not allowed to talk about it, but they're doing Autovol's factory. And they're doing other automation factories. So we're going to hear from the people that are doing this at a very high level, that are taking factories into the future and looking at it completely different with open eyes. This is going to be on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Again, this is a huge, huge show. So we got Lars Everett, we'll call him Lars, from Wixfors Tech. How cool is this? It's shaping up to be a great week, right? And guess what we're going to do then? We're going to top it off with Thanksgiving. And do you think that, for a second, we're not going to be going live on Thanksgiving? Guess what? Miles Biggs and Dave Cooper, we will be live on Thanksgiving, and we're going to have cocktails in hand, and we're going to have a good time. So if you guys need a break from your family, because we all haven't been living with them already for the last 6, 7, 8 months, join us. It's going to be a real informal show. We're just going to BS, have a little bit of fun, maybe do a quick little cheers to everybody. I think that'll be great. And then, of course, this BS Friday, we're going to do a recap. Mark Bear, Naked Willie, and myself, and Jennifer, I'm hoping, is joining us as well. We're going to do a recap of some of the best shows we have, and we'll see if we can pull a collage of some of the best moments we had, and we'll just have a ton of fun with it. So how super exciting is all of this? So let's say hi to some people here. Hey, what's happening, Buzz? Hope you're having a good day, my friend. I always love that Facebook photo, man. You're always looking like you're having a great time right there. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. Jennifer, thankful for our community helping us bring the best and brightest to the forefront. Build it better. DC Live. Absolutely. Holy cow. It's Greg Ugaldi. What's happening, Greg? What a great week. More information. Can't wait for hockey to come back again. I know this is the last week, right? We got 2 games and then we're shut down until mid-January at this point, Greg. Most people don't know, but Greg's family and kids were all big hockey players, and one of Greg's older siblings is a hockey coach at a university, female to boot. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, and guess what? We have Greg Ugaldi back on the show on the 30th. We're going to dive deep into what's going on in this world, and I think it's going to be a great show. So hey, Greg, thanks for tuning in. Greg, you definitely want to watch Monday for sure. You definitely also want to invite a lot of the people at the NAHB, because this is a game changer, what they're doing. I think it's going to blow your mind, especially for the developers out there. It's amazing, amazing stuff. All right. So, hey, listen, Joel's excited for this week as well. All right, Joel, listen, I appreciate all the support. Always, always, always. Greg, make sure you and the family join us on Thanksgiving if you guys are together. That would be a lot of fun as well. Well, listen, it's about 45 minutes before our game. I need to go in and actually start getting these kids warmed up. But I hope that was a quick rundown of what happened this past week, what's coming up in the next week. We are going to be constantly changing our format. And when I say changing it, trying to become a little bit more streamlined so we get you the details you need. Saturday is going to really become the cliff notes of the week before and the week after, right? And I think that's going to help everybody just come here and get what they need on a Saturday morning if they miss shows during the week. And I think that's super big. And once again, we are doing the road show. It is official. We're going to be in an RV traveling across this country, showcasing the biggest, the baddest, the brightest in our industry that are doing things innovative and doing things differently. So if you're interested in us coming and seeing you, please send me a message. If you would like to sponsor us, please send us a message as well. There's only a few limited spots left, but everything helps, and it's a great way to network and meet people that you would otherwise not have the opportunity to be in front of. So there you go, everybody. Let's see. We got one more red light comment here. I want to see who that is from. Monday for sure. All right. Greg, Joel, who else we have? Adam, thank you so much. Buzz, always a pleasure. Thank you guys for joining in. And there's a few others out there watching. You don't have to say hello. That's okay. But it helps when you do hit that like and share button. So everybody have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. You might see me doing some test stuff on Sunday. Got some new equipment, so I might be testing. So hopefully I don't bug the daylights out of you. Outside of that, we're going to go play some hockey. Go Seahawks. I'm Dave Cooper. Thank you so much for tuning in on a Saturday. Enjoy your coffee. We'll see you next week.